Some of you may find this hard to believe, and some of you might not. Oh, God. Where do I start? Digibyte. Take a look, my friends. 35% move. That wick right there. 35% move. And I didn't even catch it on the bottom wick. I mean, if you want to get crazy and catch the bottom, the low, right here, to the absolute high, you're talking nearly 40%, 39%. But again, that would be the absolute bottom, absolute top. So I'm over here at my house, and I see this right here. Digibyte is down to 2.1, 0.21 cents. So we'll just call it 2.1. Right in here, and I'm feeling, looking at all the red on the right, all these coins that I typically watch. Digibyte was down a good bit, and it was down yesterday a good bit. I think I need more Digibyte. Not that I really need more Digibyte, but for trading purposes, I need some more Digibyte at that price. So, keep in mind, right in here, old Snip, Patreon, September 3rd, 1:10 p.m. Eastern Time. Just did a session with my guides. And I asked, is yesterday and today the down market part of this crash we're expecting, this late September crash, which I'll just tell you, that's what I've been getting lately. A couple other woo-woo people feel the same way sometime in latter part of September. And I've been talking about this for a little while on Patreon, by the way. So, I do this post telling them, I just did a little session, pendulum session with my guides. First question in my mouth is about this September thing. Nope. This is not the crash. Oh, okay, so a bigger crash is coming. According to the guides, yes, a bigger one's coming. Okay, but it won't last long, by the way. Nothing to get scared about. So have some money on the side just in case, okay? Because if it happens, it'll be a nice one, and then you could grab some more and then ride it back up. Because it should recover quickly, from what I understand. Anyways, this crash that's coming. We think is coming. I then ask, I made profit on several trades now over the last few months. Honestly, between me and you, mostly Digibyte. Although I did a great move on Link and whatever. It's alright. Mostly Digibyte. Guides, do I need to go ahead and put some of that money sitting over there that I had my little stable coin over there in my wallet? Should I dump that in real quick? On Digibyte? Yes. Okay. Done deal. Boop, 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 boop. Buy some at 2.1 something cents. Whatever it was at the exact moment. And I'm like, alright, thank you. And I'm like, no, wait a minute. There could be other coins that they might want you to get into right now, because it's a red market. A lot of coins are red. Matter of fact, practically the whole market's red. Is there any other coins that I have on my little list that I watched that I should maybe put some money into as well? Yes. Oh. Huh. Actually, I figured I'd probably just say no, just for Digibyte, because Digibyte was hit pretty good. Okay. I went through all these coins. Nope. Yes and yes. Oh. So, secondary thing I could do on that. Yep. Okay. Thank you. Any other ones? Nope. That's it. Huh. Well, I'll be damned. Okay. So I said, well, I do have... I've got another stable coin that I've converted from another stable coin. I got some sitting over there in that other wallet. But I'm telling myself, yeah, I'm going to move it over and grab some more Digibyte. Not the other one, these other two technically, that it told me about. I just feel, I feel like my gut's telling me, or maybe it's my guides nudging me, do a double dip. JSnip, do a double dip on Digibyte. You just put some money in on more Digibyte. You're putting more over here now. Go for a second helping. So I do the post, the one I just shared with you. And in that post, I tell them, my people, they told me this coin and this coin also, but between you and me, I think I'm going to just go grab some more Digibyte. I'm getting a second helping. It's at 0.21 for God's sakes. Or 2.1 cents. That'd be 0.021 technically. 2.1 cents. No longer than maybe an hour, I get a little text and a call from Woo Woo Dude. He says, Joe, I've been doing readings all day, and Spirit just came in, and I need to tell you this. They want me to tell you this. An old horse out of the blue again. You remember that? I said, yes, I do. Remember, you told me the first time. And we figured out what that one was. Between you and me, it was Digibite. They're saying that again, huh? He goes, yeah, is there anything you see going on? I said, well, right now the market's down pretty good. The whole market. But Digibite got a nice smacking last couple of days. It's down to 2.1 cents. He goes, wow. Well, they're telling me, and he goes, oh, by the way, they're telling me something about 4 o'clock today. And I said, you're on Eastern time too, right? He goes, yep, I'm on Eastern. Something to do with 4 o'clock. He goes, and again, I posted this. I updated the post 2 times after the original post, which is this top one. An old horse out of the blue. So it says 2:57 p.m. An hour after that would be 4 p.m. And I went in there and told my peeps, hey, I know I just did this post here, this session with my guides, 1:10 p.m. there. But I'm just talking with Woo Woo Dude, and he's getting the old horse out of the blue again. He was told to tell me that he was just doing a reading. He said he got it. He had to tell me in between readings. So I was like, huh. So he also said there's something about 4 o'clock. He goes, so I don't know if it's going to hit the bottom, like the bottom at 4, and then maybe it kind of recovers, or at 4 o'clock it's going to go up and, it'll be like a noticeable something. He goes, I don't know. Just something about 4 o'clock. They're telling me at 4 o'clock. So I go back and I edit the thing. Hey, I called back Woo Woo Dude. We talked a little bit more, whatever. And I asked, we both are pretty certain it's Digibite. And I said this in there. We think it's Digibite. So I'm looking at myself going, wow, before he even called me, I got that gut feeling. Not only go into Digibite once, go in there with your second helping. Don't worry about those other 2 coins you mentioned. Huh. Okay. So was that me? Was that my guide? Was that, you follow me? Then he calls me an hour later, essentially reconfirming what you did in Digibite might have been an epic move. Because an old horse out of the blue is an old post we did on Patreon. I did, thanks to his information. And I believe when he said that the first time, that was one of those cryptos where he was telling me, and I was repeating it to Patreon, and then I do a video on YouTube later saying, he thinks it's going to happen today. He says, one of these cryptos I got, it's going to happen today. And he's got something about an old horse out of the blue, and I thought, well, it could be that, it might be that, but Digibite has the blue logo, it could be that. And sure enough, again, correct me if I'm wrong, because it's been a while, I'm pretty sure it was the exact same day when he got that message. Horse out of the blue, an old horse out of the blue, boom, and then it hit. I think it was the same day on that one. Because the other one was at the end of the month, he was saying, and that was Theta. So again, I'm pretty sure that's how that went down. Here we are today. An old horse out of the blue, Joe. Spirit just told me to tell you. I know what that one is. That's Digibite. And by the way, I just took 2 helpings of it, so to speak. He goes, no kidding. I said, yes. And now you're calling me to tell me this is epic. I said, I think we could be onto something. I did a good move by accident or whatever you want to call it, my own intuition. And he just called me to tell me, in case I didn't, I guess. Not that he knew anyways, Joe, I'm getting it again. So I was like, because then I told him, I'm like, well, I just bought 2 sets. Like I did it twice. He goes, oh my God, no kidding. I'm like, yeah. I was like, no, I'm so happy he called, because that's almost like confirmation. So I told everybody, hey, here's a little update. 4 o'clock, he says something, not sure if it's going to be the absolute bottom or it's going to do like a little rally. We don't know. Just something about 4 o'clock today. So, back to the chart on the 1 hour. 1700 is 5 o'clock. 4 o'clock. It was at 2.2 cents. Again, I'm doing my post right in here when it was 2.1. An hour later, he would have called me even sooner, but of course he's in the middle of a reading. So, anyways, right in here, It's 3 o'clock. Okay. And then there's 4. And again, 2.2 cents. It ran up to what looks like 2.8 at the wick. So again, if we look at, again, if you got at the bottom and got at the top, 38, 39%. Again, I didn't quite go low enough, but whatever, 38, 39%. In 1, 2, 3, 4 hours. Now, granted, that means you got in at the bottom, you actually sold at 2.8, blah, blah, blah. And I'm not saying what my peeps on Patreon or myself did or didn't do. But we did get in. So, that first time I jokingly said, all hell woo-woo dude. That is fast becoming a meme. All hell woo-woo dude, man. And son. I'm junior. All hell woo-woo dude. And son. Like, I got a little bit. I got my double dipping on Digibyte correct before he even called me. That was my intuition. Just go with the Digibyte twice. Don't worry about getting that other one. Get a second helping. All right, let me get that other stable coin I'm sitting on. Let me do that. And then he calls me an hour later. Hey, man. Spirit. A horse out of the blue again. Oh, an old horse out of the blue. Yeah. He goes, they just told me. I was just doing a reading, and it came in. So, as soon as I got off, I had to call you. So, I'm like, oh, okay. And so, we had a nice little chat. I was, like I said, I was to my patrons. I was on the way to pick up my kids somewhere, and I was just chatting with them in the car. So, I'm like, man, as soon as I get to the place, I got to repost or edit the post to tell them a couple little pieces of information he just told me, in that conversation. Not that it was critical, but it was whatever. So I got to the place, opened the phone up, boom, 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 update, boom, boom. And then a little later, I'm watching the damn thing, I'm seeing some comments, and I'm like, damn, did it already run? Let me open my phone. Holy crap! The whole market's red, and Digibyte was up like 5 or 6% at the time. Now it's up 2%, from 24 hours ago, whatever, when the clock starts ticking. While everything else is still down. Decent single digits, some double digits. Digibyte, nope. And if you look at that volume, man, it wasn't like it was a little bit. Like, this was what was happening the last 3 days. Until today, boom, at 4 o'clock. Literally, this is the 4 o'clock candle. He said something about 4 o'clock. Here is the 4 o'clock candle. So, I had I'd sent myself a little video to do about just a little update on Digibyte. Digibyte Foundation member Rudy Bowman and Jen, I'm not sure how to say that last name, from Atom ID, just had a 1.5 hour meeting with Andrea Servita, head of Unite Acknowledgement and Innovative Systems of the European Commission. The European Commission. To talk about Atom authentication, their Digibyte ID, DigiPassword, DigiTrust, and Soyo ID, the SSI that's going to be launched by the cooperating parties, Atom ID, Digibyte, and Softtech. So when I hear the word European Commission, head of the unit Acknowledgement and Innovative Systems of the European Commission, that's probably not a little thing. Probably not a little thing. However, this was a multi-hours ago tweet. So it's not like Digibyte, 4 o'clock Eastern, Rudy Bowman Digibyte thing came out. No. That was posted hours ago. Hours. According to this, it says 6 hours ago. Right now it's 6 o'clock, so 2 hours ago was 4 o'clock when this big price jump happened. So, at any rate, that was interesting as hell to see. That's all, I guess all I'm trying to say. All hell woo-woo dude, man. And I'm glad I caught it in time to post on Patreon to let the peeps know what was going down. So that was pretty awesome. So having said that, take it easy.